Despite the end of Wladimir Klitschko's boxing career, his name is still alive and continues to be discussed. Admiring the Klitschko brothers has always been exciting. It was especially interesting to see how the Ukrainian boxers resisted the impudent insolent, making these fights truly special. Let's remember one amazing fight when Wladimir Klitschko fought a confident British fighter, David Haye, who showed his versatility. Let's think back to 2008, when David Haye became the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world and decided to try his hand at the heavyweight division with the goal of winning all the belts in this prestigious category. Immediately after that, Haye expressed a clear desire to fight Wladimir Klitschko, but due to various circumstances, the organization of the fight was delayed. At that time, Wladimir Klitschko again became the owner of the title. And Haye went up against WBA title holder Nikolai Valuev to make a strong impression by winning. Thus, except for the Haye title, all the belts belonged to the Klitschko brothers, which further increased the importance of this confrontation. On April 16, 2009, shocking images of Haye holding Klitschko's heads were published on the internet. This move caused loud reactions and finally led to an agreement on the fight. This fight was expected with great interest, and Haye was set up very seriously, regardless of the insults against Klitschko. The British boxer hurt the older Vitaly and threatened both brothers, claiming that he would cut off their heads, and also accused them of boring and monotonous fights. Many unpleasant words were said, which clearly offended Wladimir Klitschko. In the end, this fight promised to be really exciting. There was intense tension throughout the fight. Early in the fight, Haye proved to be true that he knew how to avoid a jab from Klitschko. Haye had excellent body control, avoiding punches, and boldly counterattacked several times with successful strikes when he passed under the hands of the Ukrainian. Although Klitschko did not suffer significant damage, Haye won the first round. This was impressive, since few people are able to beat Wladimir in the round and still look better in the ring. In the second and third rounds, Klitschko continued to control the situation by throwing some punches. However, Haye skillfully avoided most of the blows due to his speed and maneuverability, not allowing the Ukrainian to inflict significant damage. Although Haye hit infrequently and from time to time tried to do it on the go, Klitschko was in constant readiness and skillfully adapted to such opponents' attacks. He avoided blows in time and even intercepted counterattacks. From the 4th to the 6th round, Wladimir Klitschko became more active and increased the number of punches, although some of them were not serial and varied enough. He also seized the initiative in the fight. In the 5th round, Wladimir Klitschko became even more successful in hitting, and his well-placed shot to the head of David Haye was especially strong and effective. After that big blow, the British boxer seems to have focused more on his defense. He resorted to several methods of defense, including unreasonable falls into the ring. Often it happened this way: David, lowering his head, delivered blind blows to Klitschko, then entered the clinch and, feeling the weight of his opponent, deliberately fell to the floor of the ring. With such techniques, Haye constantly complained about the referee, and although Klitschko did not commit any illegal actions, the referee finally fell for these provocations. In the 7th round, the referee deprived the Ukrainian of a point, and this significantly disrupted Volodymyr's concentration. The 7th and 8th rounds of Klitschko were not very successful. He could not get an advantage over his opponent. However, the British boxer also did not shine on the attack and did not present anything particularly noticeable. By the last third of the fight, Haye got hooked on speed, and Klitschko's single strikes more and more often hit the target. Wladimir Klitschko dominated each round, and the British boxer continued to fall in clinches without ceasing, at least once in each round. Finally, this behavior of the fighter infuriated the referee. In the 11th round, when Haye fell again, the referee recognized it as a knockdown. Although the fall was not caused by blows and therefore was not a knockdown, however, the referee should have taken away a point from David long ago for his constant attempts to lie down in the ring. At the start of the 12th round, Haye landed a pretty strong punch. It is not clear how much this punch affected Klitschko, but the Ukrainian boxer did not hesitate to enter the clinch, which, as expected, ended with David's fall. Klitschko recovered quickly and managed to successfully attack Haye in the second half of the round. No one doubted that Klitschko would be the winner of this fight. After evaluating the fight, the judges awarded Klitschko a victory with a score of 117-109, 118-108 and 116-110. Although the fight did not become bright and did not correspond to the hype, the Ukrainian confidently defeated the opponent, who for a long time was considered the most dangerous opponent for the Klitschko brothers. As a result, the Klitschko brothers successfully combined the titles of all leading organizations, becoming the absolute champions.